Michael Bublé might try to sound as American as Kelly Clarkson, but he's as Canadian as they come. Born and raised in British Columbia, Canada, the voice coach is so proud to be from the Great White North. He co-owns a Vancouver hockey team. The passion runs deep. Not only has he handed out customized hockey jerseys to members of Team Bublé on The Voice, but he also has a literal ice rink in his home. Sure, he's Michael Bublé, but how does one get a hockey rink inside their home? Find out what that haven't met you yet. Singer has shared about this very custom feature. Yes, he absolutely does. I have an ice rink. My basement is an ice rink, Bublé revealed to Kelly Rappa in 2016. It's really cool. I want my kids to be able to have fun. And for me, it's great exercise. I love it. When he decided to put an ice rink in his home in Canada, Bublé had a specific vision that his kids with wife Louisanna Lado would use it all the time, because they would want to be hockey players like he did. I wanted to get drafted and play for the Vancouver Canucks, and I was the asterisk T skater who ever lived, so it didn't happen, Bublé said during an appearance on the KFC radio podcast. But then I fell in love with this Argentinian woman, and we had kids. He added, they're like hockey, all they give a shit to is soccer. According to Bublé, the ice rink had to be built first before any other part of his home was in his hometown of Burnaby, British Columbia. Well, technically the Zamboni had to go in first. That was the first thing that got built, he said on KFC radio. It literally was the Zamboni first, and then the rest came in. Property brother star Drew Scott, Bublé's pal and fellow Canadian, who also co-owns the Vancouver Giants, with the singer, confirmed this process on an appearance on The Tonight Show. He's such a hockey freak, he actually dug out under his house and added a full-size hockey rink under his home. Who does that, Scott jokingly asked Jimmy Fallon. And also, it's not a valuable investment in your home. He's never going to get that money back. Bublé himself has commented on the pricey venture, poking fun at himself for spending as much money as he did on the ice rink. At the time, it felt like a genius move, and then I realized that I had maybe turned into the MC Hammer of jazz music and spent too much money doing it, he said during an interview on iHeart Radio Canada. While building an ice rink under your home might not be the safest investment, Bublé has found more than one purpose for it. The truth is the ice comes out, he told iHeart Radio Canada. When it's cold outside, I want my kids to have a place to practice lacrosse, and we play ball hockey down there, so it's kind of cool. It's like this really cool area. We have the kids play indoor soccer. Actually, as I look back now, my kids love it. We have the neighborhood kids come over, he added. I find so many days if I'm down or downtrodden, I just drive the Zamboni around. It's like a lawnmower, except on the ice. Bublé might take hockey fandom to another level, but he's not the first Canadian musician to install a hockey rink in their home. I know another guy, a friend of mine, who has an ice rink too. It's Chad Kroeger of Nickelback, Bublé revealed with a smirk in an interview with KFC Radio. It's true. Trail Times reports Kroeger did own a 6-bedroom home in British Columbia with an indoor ice rink, multiple pools, and a horse barn he converted into a recording studio. In 2005, the home was featured on an episode of MTV Cribs, but he didn't give cameras a peek at the rink. If you're a fan of Michael Bublé, you're probably well aware of his dulled voice, smooth charm, and incredible knack for making timeless hits that bridge jazz and pop. Just from Haven't Met You Yet to Feeling Good, Bublé's career has been a testament to his vocal range and charisma. But did you know there's more to the Canadian crooner than his love for music? In fact, hidden away beneath the cring and the glamour is an incredible secret. Michael Bublé has a full-size hockey rink in the basement of his house. That shouldn't come as a shock that Bublé is a die-hard hockey fan. After all, he was born in Burnaby, British Columbia, a province that breathes, eats, and sleeps hockey. Growing up in Canada, hockey is more than just a pastime, it's practically a religion. As a kid, Bublé, like many Canadian boys, dreamed of being A professional hockey player, he idolized players like Wayne Gretzky, the man dubbed the Great One, and would spend hours skating, dreaming of the day he could hoist the Stanley Cup above his head. However, the world had other plans for Michael. Bubble music found him, and his passion for singing overtook his hockey dreams. But as any diehard fan knows, even if you don't play hockey professionally, you can never truly leave the sport behind. For Bubble, hockey remains a beloved part of his life. So when the opportunity arose to combine his love for the gang with his success in music, the decision to build a hockey rink, a luxurious kitchen, or maybe a home theater, but for Michael Bubble, his vision was a bit more unique when he and his wife, Argentine actress Luisana Lila, decided to build their dream home just outside Vancouver. They knew they wanted something extraordinary. The typical celebrity mansion staples, pools, gyms, and tennis courts just weren't going to cut it for Bubble. Instead, he had a wild idea. Why not build a hockey rink in the basement? While a home hockey rink might sound like an outlandish indulgence, Bubbly approached it with the same passion and determination he brings to his music career. For him, it wasn't just about having a cool feature to show off to friends. It was about creating a space where he could share his love of hockey with his family, friends, and eventually his kids. Building a hockey rink in your basement is no small feat. It requires space, careful engineering, and of course, top-of-the-line equipment. Bubbly's rink is no ordinary backyard pond setup. It's the real deal, full-sized and complete, with boards, glass, and proper rink lighting. The rink looks and feels just like the ones used by professional hockey teams in the NHL. Rumor has it that the ice is meticulously maintained, ensuring the surface is always smooth and ready for a pickup game or some solo practice. But why stop there? Bubbly took his love for the game even further by customizing the rink with personal touches. The walls are adorned with memorabilia, from signed jerseys to hockey sticks used by some of the greatest players in the history of the game. His basement is a shrine to the sport, complete with a mini locker room setup where players can lace up their skates, store their equipment, and get ready for a game. The rink isn't just for show either. Bubble regularly hosts friends and family for impromptu hockey games. He's even admitted to hosting celebrity hockey nights where some of his famous friends, many of whom are also hockey enthusiasts, guests drop by for a game. Imagine showing up for a casual evening at Michael Bublé's home and being asked to participate in a friendly hockey match with a few Hollywood stars. For Bubble, though, the rink is about more than just hockey nights with friends. It's a place where he can bond with his children. Bubble and Luisana have 4 kids together, and as you might expect, the couple is determined to share their love of hockey with the next generation. Their son Noah, who has already made headline for his courage in overcoming a battle with cancer, shares his dad's enthusiasm for the sport. The rink has become a place for father-son bonding, where they can lace up their skates and enjoy some time on the ice. It's not just Noah, though. Bubbly's younger children are also getting in on the action. While they're still a bit young to play full-fledged hockey games, they love to skate, and Bubbly is often seen gliding alongside them, offering tips and encouragement. In interviews, the singer has mentioned how important it is for him to teach his kids about the joy of sports, teamwork, and persistence, all lessons that hockey teaches so well. While music and hockey might seem like two completely different worlds, for Bubble they're deeply intertwined in many ways. Hockey has influenced his music career. The discipline he learned on the ice, hours of practice, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence, mirrors the hard work he's put into perfecting his craft as a musician. Bubbly's connection to hockey also extends to his performances. As a Canadian musician, he's been called upon to perform the national anthem at major sporting events, including some high-profile hockey games, and of course, Bubble being Bubble, he always delivers the anthem with the same flair and passion that he brings to his own songs. But perhaps the most significant connection between Bubbly's music and hockey is the sense of community that both bring. Just as his music unites people from all walks of life, his love for hockey allows him to connect with his family, friends, and fans on a different level.